Lulu's barking at something outside. Okay. Right, has it gone live? Cool. It has. Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome indeed. I have something to show you. Hang on. I would like to present... Hang on. So, for those who are watching who are unfamiliar, in August of last year, I moved out of the dingy flat that I used to live in into a bungalow in Hove, which is on the other side of Brighton and Hove. And that bungalow has a small, not particularly... It's a small garden. It's got a nice little garden, and that garden has a vegetable plot. And so I've never owned a vegetable plot before, and I decided to plant some vegetables. And today... the first of them are now ready. They're radishes, so they grow really damn quickly anyway. So about 4.5 weeks this took. But yes, I now have a crop of radishes, which I was digging out this morning in the sun. And some of them are a bit smaller than I'd like. And yeah, the ants and the slugs got some of them. So I think I need to plant more of them in general, so that more of them survive. But yeah, it's a tiny little milestone. Can you hear that? Can you hear Lulu howling? Lulu! Yeah, so I know what's happening. The neighbour is next door. So, Lulu... Hang on a minute. Lulu, calm down, honey. Hang on. Lulu! Hey! Shush. Shush. Okay. Right. Come on, you dingus. Come over here. Good girl. Yes. Right. Come over here. Come here. Yes, good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl. There you go. Chewy biscuit. So what just happened is that she's sitting on the bed staring out the window, and the property that's next to me has been empty for many, many months, owing to the fact that its prior owner had dementia, sadly, and was taken into care. So the house, the other half of this bungalow was sold to a younger couple, and I think the younger couple are having some building work done to it, because they haven't immediately moved in. Anyway, the point is Lulu was just howling like crazy because some builders were scoping out the property. So strangers, in other words, stranger danger. Yeah. Right. Hang on. Yes, indeed, the neighbours are next door, because that's where neighbours are. Yes. Lulu, look at this. Look, radishes. They're radishes. What do you think? She's like, what? No. Yeah. Yeah, your daddy made that. And in addition to the radishes, chat, we have some carrots, which aren't growing, weirdly. We have some potatoes, which are. And we have some onions that are doing very well. And also some beans. And as I keep mentioning, I've got some green beans, some white French beans. And as a joke, I planted some baked beans. And surprisingly, the baked beans are doing, like, stupid well. They're, like, growing faster than all the other beans. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. They're called haricot beans, and the little factoid that I just learned is apparently the haricot bean, or the navy bean. Apparently you couldn't grow them in the UK. Or you could try, but it was difficult previously because they're used to more tropical climates. Anyway, apparently with climate change, that's not true anymore, and you can now grow... Apparently you can grow haricot beans in the UK quite easily, evidently, which is like a holy fucking shit. Our climate has changed so drastically. Thank you, Iron. Thank you very much there, Iron. Hi. Who's you been good? Yes, you are. Yes. Yes. Right. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of Terraria this morning, and then I'm going to piss off and get on with the editing. So before I do anything, folks, on the editing front, for those who aren't following along, hang on. I'm working on Dungeons and Dragons Bullshittery, which is a great big cartoon. It's about 25 minutes long. Now, I've been working on that cartoon for, not consistently, but on and off for, hang on a minute, Lulucam. Nope, that's not the Lulucam. Here it is. I've been working on and off on that project since 2017, and it has gone very, very poorly. So I'm hoping to get it out of the, I'm hoping to get it unstuck, basically. I'm attacking it with a very different plan. That plan consists of delegation. So I'm bringing in more people to help me get unstuck, essentially. I'm focusing on the really important bits that I care about, so I'm trying to offload like some menial editing, like phonemes, like mouth shapes, onto other volunteers who I'm paying. Hi there, Dax in Beijing. I hope you're very well. Greetings from the UK. Over here in the UK, I don't know how it is in Beijing, but in the UK, we're having a very warm week. Very, very warm. Everyone's wandering around in t-shirts with sunglasses. Hi there, Dodge. Dodge is also in the UK. Dodge, how warm is it where you are over to the west? Because over here in Brighton and Hove, it's fucking warm. It's very warm. Oh, dear. Almost too warm for coffee. It's like you're definitely ice in your drink at the minute. Hello. Yes, you're a good guy. Did we have any power issues in the UK? Not that I know of. Why? Did it happen overnight? Were there some power issues overnight? If there were, then I slept through it. Hang on. Yeesh. Dearie me. In Scotland, it's quite cold. Oh, really, Kemi? They're kind of be nice right now, to be honest. It's very, very warm. Hi there, Mag. Hi there indeed, Mag. Okay. Portugal and Spain are having rolling blackouts. Oh, fuck. Why? As far as I know, are the power grids connected? Between the UK and Europe? I don't know, actually. Hang on. Are power grids... I don't think they are. Surely they wouldn't be. They wouldn't make any sense. Hang on. Are UK and Europe's power grids connected? Oh, wow. Apparently, yes. The UK's power grid is connected to Europe through, interconnectors, which are submarine cables. Oh. Fancy that. Didn't know that. Okay. Right. Hang on. You're right, sausage. You're just going to flop. Lulu, go to your bed, honey. Oh, Lulu, come. Lulu, come here. Go to your bed. Bed. Good girl. Good girl. See? Good girl. You stay there and be good. Yes. Stop running off to bark at the neighbour. Okay. Right. Dodge says Sai is currently in Portugal on a driving holiday and is very pissed off that he had to switch off race mode because the petrol stations are closed. Is he? He's in Portugal. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, cool. I hope he's very, very well. Wait, whoa. Hang on. There are power cuts in Portugal and Sai has just arrived in Portugal. Just saying. Man's fucking caused it. He's a disaster area. Right. Anyway, what the fuck am I doing? Okay. So, welcome to Terraria. I'm playing as legally distinct Toad? Is that his name? From the Mushroom franchise, the Mario thing. And up there we've got Connor and this old man. He's a wizard who turned up. I don't know why the fuck he's here. So I've just, I had a merry little excursion. I found a rail cart here, and I decided it was a case of press D or no balls. So I basically held down the go right button until I eventually I dropped straight into lava, and it was very funny. And then I decided that the best course of action would be to use a teleport potion, which would teleport me back there. Instead, it teleported me over here, which wasn't helpful, so I figured the best course of action would be to drink another teleport potion, which teleported me all the way fucking into some random cave over here. So we've had a little bit of an adventure as I carved my way back to where I died, but, yeah, holy shit. I wonder, if I were to get the rail cart going all the way back to the surface... Might be too much of a hassle, to be honest. Right. Freeze, old man. No, hang on. Can I fire it? I can. No. Right. So, I did get a whole bunch of resources, so let's have a look at them. Where's Craig? There's Craig. Hey, Craig. Are you the same storage box as this, then? Oh, you are? Fantastic. Okay. Right. So, let's have a look at the resources that I did gather. Hang on. So, what did I get? So, I've got 30 gold bars, 172 pieces of gold ore, whatever the fuck this thing is, suspicious-looking eye. Okay, let's just get everything smelted for now, shall we? Right, where's the smelter? Okay. What have I done? Right. So, gold, gold, gold. Is there a way of just mass smelting everything? Try out the eye, see what it does. Okay, hang on. Considering someone in the chat said boss, I'm going to make sure I've got some gear on before I press the button. I'll hold right click. Hey! Thank you. Hold right click worked a treat. Right. So potions. Also, the dog farted before she left the room. That's revolting. Okay. So which one is the box with my... There we go. Some gold. Yeah, got plenty of gold. What else did we find, Craig? Okay, silver coins, gold coins. Grab all those and stick them there. In fact, fuck it. Store them in here continually. Some lenses, a hook, amethyst, lead ore. We'll grab all this. Copper ore, random wood and stone. Grab all those. Building materials. Which one is my building material box? This one, apparently. Alright. Drop all this off. A detonator. Okay. Spelunker's glow stick. It's like a treasure hunting thing. Okay. Copper chainmail. Oh yeah, I found the new pickaxe. Let's go up here. Hello, Connor. Yeah, put my old equipment in here. I'll put that there. Need to find a better bow as well, don't we? Need to make one. Okay. Hi there, Captain Cappy. Thank you for subbing the Doctor, Dirge Boy, John Word, Sweet Inks, Iron, and Lord John Boy and Butter, and Bartimeos and Cyborg. Thank you, all of you. Alright. Okay, hang on. Go down here. So, raw resources. Keep the lead ore. Mushroom torches. Not so sure I'm keen on those. Put those there. Once again, sort inventory. Right. Keep the bombs, they seem handy. What about the potions? I think I need to make a potion chest. Frankly, we need a bigger house. Is it advisable to dig down or dig up when making a bigger house? Dig up? That doesn't make any sense. Is it, you know what I mean? Dig down or build up? Up to you? Alright. We'll dig down. I just moved the living loam there. Oh, it's way faster now with all this equipment. Right. But yeah, hope everyone's well. For those joining the stream, I'm just doing some Terraria before I get on with editing the latest bullshittery. That bullshittery takes the form of D&D, so Dungeons and Dragons. It is, yes, a very difficult... I do mean this. It's a very difficult project. It's very hard work. So I'm finding myself a bit blasted by the end of the day, you know? It's a bit like, woof. And my brain is just spongy. It's, you're doing a ton of, like, really difficult animation work. Hang on. There's a method to my madness. Fuck. Hang on. Where's the mud? Put this in. Right. More spongy than usual. Absolutely. Yeah. Bit of a nightmare. Hang on. But it's fun. Well, it's satisfying when you get it done and go like, hey, that's some cool animation. But it's just a bit of a nightmare. Wait, this is just stone. Can I make something better, like stone tiles or something? You know what I mean? Let's go up to the crafting table. What's that? So stone blocks, grey brick, lead brick. Okay. Make some grey brick. Sweet. And stone slabs, what are they? Oh, grey brick wall. Yeah, we'll get some... Hang on. Oh, see, yeah, I need to turn that into that and then that into that. Okay. That is kind of satisfying. All right. There we go. Replacing the stone with the proper brick floor. Maybe I should use slabs instead. And presumably I can make the stairs, the platforms that I saw before. Okay. Which biomes have I been to so far, Renowned? I don't know. There's a sandy one. There's a dirt one with full of insects. There's a whole bunch of mushroom ones. There's some lava. Found some weird stone golem things over there. Yeah, just been exploring. I could use ropes. Ropes kind of look a bit... Oops, shit. Ropes look a bit naff. Hang on. It's a grey brick wall. How does one do that? Nope. No? Do I need to bash it out first, maybe? How do I place this down? Need a hammer to remove it. Okay, get a hammer. Hammer. Probably need some ore, which I've put over here. Hang on. Whoops. Shit. Oops. Never mind. Hang on. There we go. Lead. Grab the gold. Lead, barn, copper. Right. Upgrade the flail. What's this? Flaming mace. Flaming mace. Alright. Average knockback. Yeah, craft one of those. What does this do? Okay, just sets things on fire, does it? Oh yeah, neat. That'll help. Okay. Yeah, we need to put a second wall over here so they can't constantly keep hopping over. Bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, I'll just quickly do that now. Won't take a minute. There we go. Yep. I'll just stick a wall over here. Okay. Oh yes, last night, for those unfamiliar, I've been watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine from Episode 1, Season 1, and I'm not a Trekkie, so I don't really know, this stuff. And it was recommended that I do so, and I'm doing it, and it's incredible. And I'm on Season 6 so far, and I just finished this episode where the plot of the episode is where there's this big war that's ongoing, and it turns out that a bunch of cadets, a bunch of fucking cadets that call themselves Red Squad. Wait a minute. Thank you for saying so. Retorted dishwasher. Welcome indeed, Retorted. Thank you. A bunch of cadets called Red Squad were on a training mission on this warship that went off into the middle of nowhere, and the officers got killed, you see. And it's a bit sort of, I guess I haven't seen it, but like Lord of the Flies, where the kids have essentially, they're teenagers, that they've taken over the ship and they're fighting the war without orders, without any fresh orders. There we go. Anyway, what happened over the course of the episode is that the last issued orders for these cadets is to scan some battleship of the enemy, you see. This very, very powerful warship. They've got to go scan it in order to deliver the data back to the Federation. And so I don't think the Federation know that all the officers are dead. Otherwise, they'd just recall them. I don't think they realise. Hang on. Where's the wood? Anyway, so this ship of kids are basically off to try and complete this mission. And they're totally... they're full of themselves because they're cadets, for fuck's sake. For some reason, they've got like a full-on plaque that they've replicated with the words Red Squad on it. It's just a bunch of trainees. And at one point, when the captain is having his authority question, the captain's a teenager, he gets the crew to start chanting Red Squad, Red Squad, Red Squad, and they're basically just yelling trainees, trainees. And I'm like, what are you doing? And of course, here's what I expected. I thought, over the course of the episode, it would be a case of, they've got a plucky plan to stop the battleship, and they'll work together and discover that, with friends and a bit of know-how, they can succeed. And so they fly their spaceship, their warship, towards this battleship. And it's like, okay, we have a plan. We're going to stop the battleship by firing a torpedo at super close range to it. And then we're going to fly away, and the torpedo's going to explode, and we're all going to win. Hooray. Anyway, I thought it was going to be a saccharine bullshit episode. Spoiler warning. They all fucking die. It's murder. It's so fucking cool. I was sitting there watching the screen going, oh my god, the screenwriters actually have a pair of balls. It got dark really fucking fast. Like, it's not even like a fast, like, oh, they die. Like, one by one, they're getting fucking slaughtered. Like, the consoles explode in Star Trek. I don't understand why that happens, but the consoles explode and, like, crew members go flying and they're dead with no apparent injuries apart from, like, a little bit of blood on their face or whatever. But yeah, like, all of the trainees are getting annihilated. And at the end of the episode, how many survivors out of, like, 100 and something crew members, like, kids, basically? One fucking survivor, and that's it. And she's clearly traumatized. And I'm like, oh my god, this show is amazing. Like, the show wasn't going to swing this bullshit for the sake of some saccharine friendship tone or whatever. It's showing that no, war is fucking horrendous, and your friendship forever thing is not going to fucking survive against, like, the Dominion. Wait, am I doing this right? No, these are platforms. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the stairs, you know what I mean? Go down. Oh, I need a hammer as well. I got distracted. Oh, fuck. But it was really cool. I've got a very dark sense of humor, so I like that. You know, it's like, oh my god, they're all fucking dying. But it gives... Use the hammer on those platforms. Okay, hang on. Where's the hammer? Hammer. Am I daft? Reinforced fishing pole. Need to go fishing. Hang on. Where's the Connor up here? Hello, Connor. Can you show me what it would take to make a... Hang on. Where's the hammer? There it is. Lead hammer. What does it take? Requires both any wood and lead. Okay. Thank you. Whoopsie. Okay, I can't see the dog right now, chat, but I know she's somewhere because I can smell fart gas wafting into the room. You could use a hammer to modify a pre-placed platform, says Flojum, or you could just use the auto mine function to place them diagonally down to get... Oh, really? Auto mine? Hang on. What am I looking for? Yeah, go back to escape. Hammer. There we go, lead hammer. Can I make a better one? A gold hammer, maybe? I can. Is that a waste of gold? I've got loads of gold. Okay, gold hammer. A deadly gold hammer. Okay, put that there. Right. Then go here. No? Shit. Hang on. Put away the dirt blocks. Oh yeah, where's the deposit quick stack? Deposit all. No. Should I put away the zombie arm now? Yeah, probably. I've already got the mace thing, the flail. Hang on. Right, what have I done? So where's the hammer? There it is. Stick the hammer there. Yeah, auto sort. What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to use the hammer to remove the back wall. Start from the edge. Oh, I see. Aha, thank you. Start from the edge. There we go. There we go. So yes, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It's really, really good. I've been so impressed so far. Yeah. I keep mentioning it repeatedly, but there was this one episode. It was the finest episode of Star Trek I've ever seen in this season. And I legit was like, I was sitting up intently staring at the screen at every development in season 6 of Deep Space Nine. And it was called In the Pale Moonlight. My god. Yeah, so Star Trek Deep Space Nine started a bit rocky. There were some weird fucking episodes. And then we get to the later seasons and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, this is like this is incredible TV. There we go. Right, okay, so where is it? So stone blocks, grey bricks, grey brick wall. There we go. Season 7, episode 8 is going to be another favourite of mine. Okay, I look forward to it. Season 7 is sadly the last season. It's got to end somewhere, I guess. Alright. Every single episode of Star Trek, says J. Moose, starts by making you wonder what the writers were smoking. Yes. But when it actually has stakes, it's like, ooh. Right, okay. So now I'm looking for a platform to get down here into my cellar. Okay. There was one episode, sorry, going all the way back to season 1. I griped about this before. But there's this episode where, oh, hello. Llewellyn the travelling merchant has arrived. Has he? You're Edwin. Oh, hello. A travelling merchant. Hello, travelling merchant. Nice hat. Llewellyn. That Edwin. He really has no appreciation for a really good deal. Rude. Turning up and bad-mouthing the competition. A chef's hat. A vanity item. This chicken is raw. 2 gold, 50 silver. Chef uniform. Vanity item. Was that a Futurama reference, the chef hat? How's the chicken? Oh, yeah, it's great. Good, because I forgot to cook it. Hang on. Mystic robe. 6% increased magic damage. Birdie rattle. Summons a baby harpy. Okay, 1 platinum. I don't have that. Right. Fedora. Vanity item tips milady. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do not eat the vile mushroom. It's a painting. Alright, we'll buy the painting. Hi there, Sponzo. Welcome indeed. Yeah, busy, busy, busy. Super busy trying to get a bullshit. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, it's anime. Whoops. Right. Let's sort all. There we go. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for the platform things that go down like stairs. I've seen that they exist. There's the chat aghast with me there. Wooden platforms and smart cursor. Oh, I see. It's the smart cursor that I'm missing. Is that the problem? Gotcha. Hang on. What do I do? There we go. Aha! Aha! I'm with you. Nope. Nope. I fucked up. Grey brick. Nope. I've damaged it. How do I fix it? Now I'm just damaging it more. Fuck ass. Hang on. Chat's like, what the fuck? Just put it back? Is that simple? Alright. Hang on. Platform, smart cursor. We're making something. Don't know what it is, but we're making it. Probably a mistake. Hang on. Wow, this is shite. Oh my god. Right. Smart cursor. There we go. Gently now. Okay, this is going to be a huge pain in the ass. Need to get rid of this chest. Not much is in. Ooh, that's left click. That's control left click. There we go. Right. Grab those back. Bottles. Do I need those? Hang on. Right. Don't hold down left click. Don't hold down left click? Okay. Don't hold down left click. Like that. Okay. We got there in the end. After much pain. Right, hang on a minute. Oh. Also, this morning I kicked my bloody foot against like a solid wall as I was going up in the garden, and it really hurt my fucking toe. It's killing me. Really hope I haven't fractured it. All right. The stairs look like shit. They're fine. They work. Right, see? He's using them. He likes them. Don't you, wizard? Okay. Right, there's one room. Not even sure what I'm doing with it. I suppose we need more chests and storage in general, don't we? What theme will my house be? Surrounded by a swamp with a sign that says no visitors. With as few NPCs as possible, probably. You got to remember, I'm the guy that played Stardew Valley and stopped playing Stardew Valley because the NPCs wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. I just wanted to grow crops. Instead, they kept turning up and inviting me to like a pumpkin carving festival or something. Or, hi, I've made you a pie. Hi, here's a claymore. Like, fucking hell, leave me alone, you fucking just prats. Hang on. Right. Oh yeah, maybe I should put labels for them. Can I get labels? Yes, indeed, Lady Revox. So, as sociable in this game as I am in real life, or Stardew rather. Okay, hang on. There we go. Does it actually show though? Okay, have you got to mouse over it though in order to see the text? I don't know. I don't know. Guess we'll decide as we go. Okay. Very useful walls you have there, not connected in the back. Not connected in the back? It's fine. It's fine. All of this is fine. It's fine. Okay. He's stuck down there. Well, it's his fault, isn't it? Right. What am I doing with the chandeliers? Look for more. Okay, let's sort out my gear. Right. So, crafting-wise, let's get some gold equipment, shall we? What am I currently wearing? Mining shirt, +1 defense. Gold chainmail, +5 defense. What about that crimtane that I found? There was some sort of weird glowy ore. Crimtane bar, 12. How much is in Craig? Does Craig have more? Craig has rubies. A keg. Okay, hang on. Put the ore away for a second. Auto sort, if you please. Whoops. Okay, what's where? Probably make that a potion chest, maybe. Alright. Hang on, so put away the ore. La-di-da-di-da. Okay. And what's this? Yeah, this is the raw, just general raw resources. Okay, stick those there. Some rope too. What's this? A living loom. Grab that, stick that down there. You piss off, wizard. Stop it. Thank you, Grey Cypher. Thank you very much there, Grey. Stop it. Thank you, Grey Cypher. Thank you, Zyphon and Volty. Oh yes, so also today, I don't know if he's in the chat, but if he is, thank you very much. Nervous Hawk, the artist, has been helping me with D&D. For D&D consists of 9 different characters, so we all played different characters, and one of the characters that joined us was Nep. Nep had a comedic moment, or I decided to edit in a comedic moment, when Nep was taking over for a character that already existed. A very ugly hill dwarf, played previously back in 2016 by ZF Phoenix, back when he was with us. As a visual gag, I decided to make it so that when played by a lady, the ugly Rarict was the name of the character, suddenly became a beautiful woman, and the fat belly that he had with a sort of suit of steel armor, he had well, not steel armor, it's like a metal plate that was bolted onto the front of an apron. I decided as a visual gag to switch it into a corset. So instead of having a fat belly, suddenly Nep turns up and she's got like a big bosom, essentially. And the rest of the party look down like, what the fuck? Anyway, the character that I had designed many years ago, I felt I went too far. I made the tits too big. It was a little grotesque. So I decided to ask Nervous Hawk, would you kindly make the tits smaller? I'm informed by Mag that he was inconsolable with that request. But thank you very much, Nervous, for your assistance, if you are there. Right. Yeah, put all this away for now. So I made the tits smaller, and yeah, the corset design is now much better. So what's happening now is I need to specify very, very precisely what I need drawn insofar as assets in Photoshop. So like this character, for example, like their head, the eyes, the mouth, the hands. And then what will happen is that I'll go from Photoshop to export all layers, Like, it will explode into all of these individual picture layers, and I'll reassemble it in Adobe After Effects with tiny rotation anchor points on, say, the shoulder. And then the layer for the elbow, for example, will attach to the shoulder, and the shoulder attaches like it's parented. There's like a hierarchical structure in Adobe After Effects. Like the shoulder is parented onto the body, the head is parented onto the neck is parented onto the body, so that with each piece of movement that you animate, the following pieces inherited, like they get that same movement. So as a result, you can animate some fairly convincing looking like motion. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Yeah, anyway, so I need to specify either today or tomorrow the exact dimensions of okay, I need a right arm, and I need like a hand that's waving and all that jazz. Yes, Wolfgang, I do hope to do that eventually, but I'm a bit busy with this project right now. Right, hang on, let's grab some lead, grab some copper. Oh yeah, what about Craig? Craig, can I just get the, hang on, let's just quick sort. Restock sword. So grab, yeah, leave the gold coins. The flare gun, probably sell the flare gun. Hang on. Mushroom beam, probably bin that. Random mud and granite. Glowing mushrooms, cobwebs. Grab this keg. Lenses can be stacked. A cave bat banner. Nearby players get bonuses against bats, apparently. Boop. Nope. Nope. Need to be on the ceiling? There we go. Alright. What else is in Craig? Craig has some gems, emeralds and amethysts and sapphires. You know what, I'm just... Hang on. Being a bit smooth-brained. What exactly is a sapphire? I don't know. Hang on. Precious gemstone. Durability. But what is it made of? Sapphires are aluminium oxide. Okay. Amethyst? What are you? Amethyst is a type of quartz. Rubies? What are you? Ruby is a general purpose programming language. Huh. Strange that we have to dig that up. Hang on. Kegs. Soviet, is it? I've heard good things, friend. Have you? Oh, fuck. Right, standing next to the keg. What can I do? Star in a bottle. Okay. A green torch, red torch. I see. I see. The gemstones can be added to torches for different colours. Okay. Base looks clean so far. Give it time. Give it time. I'm sure I'll fuck it all up. Alright. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we should put like another room here, shouldn't we? Or like here, maybe. Have the stairs go down this way. Okay. And now that we got the wall in there, we could definitely put another door here. Is there a reason I have a door on only one side? No, it's just that's where the wall was and it was easier to evade the enemies. Alright, stick that there. In fact, put all the precious gems in that box, please. The tungsten ore. Yes, I just need to look at upgrading my armor. Especially if I'm going to do battle maybe with a boss, which I'm guessing is what that eye does. Let's also get a nice powerful ranged weapon. Hang on. Right, tungsten ore, there you are. Tungsten bar. Alright. Sweet. 34 of them. Lovely jubbly. Thank you, Plan Sweeby. Thank you very much there, Plan Sweeby. Have I asked Mr. Guideman what I can do with the gemstones? No, I have not. That's a good idea. Let me just grab a few of the gemstones. Also, everyone keeps calling him the guide. He does have a name. Stop being rude. Like calling someone the barista or something. Her name's Jenny, for fuck's sake. Right. Hello. Connor. The fuck is this? Ruby robes. Maximum mana. Interesting. What does it take to make the ruby robe? A regular robe. Okay. What does it take to make the regular robe? I don't know. Yeah, whatever you say, streamer. Hey. I have a name. It's Kenneth. sapphire robes. Sapphire... A blue phase blade. Meteorite bars. Oh, blimey. Okay. Amethyst. Purple phase blade. Yeah, off-brand lightsaber. Okay. Right. Put those away then. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so put the gemstones here, if you please. What's in here? Just general purpose shit. Okay, please sort all those items. Alright. So, how much ore do I actually have? So, of the Crimtane, I don't have enough, but I do have gold. So, let's grab some. Yeah, we'll get some gold armor. Probably not the most efficient thing, but we'll get some anyway. Right, so armor-wise. So, gold chainmail. Gold helmet. There we go. There we go. So gold chainmail. How much for the greaves? 25. And gold helmet. There we go. And so what have I got? So mining shirt. Keep that for when I want to go mining, not fighting. Okay, put that on. Put the armor on. Put the hat on. And hopefully that should give me a combined bonus. Where does it say the bonus? Down here. Plus 17 defense. Set bonus. Plus 3 defense. Okay, so I should have quite a considerable amount of defense. Yeah, take off the fucking mushroom hat for now. Okay. So, my weapon is plus 18 melee damage. So, yeah, feeling moderately tougher. Let's just put the... So, if there's going to be a boss fight, I don't know how it works. We'll just get ready for it. Stick this... What am I looking for? I'm looking for the old... There we go, the old armor sets. Did the vet say anything about Lulu spacing out? Yes, indeed. So the vet would like to run some blood tests and a urine test on Lulu to see exactly if the behaviour is not related to her brain. For those unfamiliar who don't watch regularly, unfortunately my French bulldog Lulu is displaying some unusual behaviour. She seems to be freezing from time to time, almost spacing out. In fact, she had a very bad one last night, I'm sorry to say. She was watching, well, I was watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and she sort of, she was getting petted, and while she was being petted, she slid off the sofa onto a pile of cushions, right? And she was clearly loving it. She was really enjoying the pet. And she slid off the sofa onto the cushions, but then she just kind of stayed there, and I thought she was just enjoying it, you see. But then I looked at her more carefully, and it's like she wasn't there, you know? And then I moved, and she suddenly snapped out of it and looked back at me, and then suddenly realised she was on the floor and climbed back up to get more pets. But yeah, for quite a few minutes there, she just kind of she was vacant. There was no dog there. So obviously, I'm very concerned. You know, French bulldogs can get neurological trouble as they get older. So sadly, it's just part of it, I'm afraid. But regardless, the vet would like to run blood tests and a urine test because he suggested it might not be neurological. It could be liver or kidneys, and we can always rule that out. Okay. Right. So put that here and here. Yeah, rain and Ford. I mean, it's just, yeah. It's inevitable. We love them as much as we can, but we're like elves to them. I said this before. Yeah, we're like crazy long-lived. They get old and grey and they start to feel infirm, and then they look at us and we're practically immortal to them. We've barely aged. Okay, so what now? Let's get some healing potions. And before I begin, well, I've already got the boomerang, so right, where's the star landing? Oh, hello. There's a star right there. Right, so I've got some healing potions. Right, let's grab this thing then and see what happens. Where is it? Another star as well. I heard it. Yoink. I was going to do some stargazing last night, but I was just so tired. Didn't have the energy. Right. angel statue, you say? Sorry, I'm not a junk dealer. Right, Craig, where is that eyeball? Here it is. Oh wait, I've got loads of Crimtane ore. Damn it. Didn't notice that. Okay, eyeball, what do you do? Follow. The Eye of Cthulhu has awoken. That thing? Not too bad. Oh my god, oh, holy shit, okay. No. Oh god. Hey, get out of my house! Fuck! Fuck. Fuck off. Shit. Hang on. Can I hit it? I'm hitting it. There we go. Piss off, you little bastard. I see, so unlike in Valheim, where you go to a specific location, you have to fight it wherever you want. Or you can. Wow, I'm barely doing anything to it. Shit on toast. Hang on. Okay, the boomerang has a very, very short range. Am I even hurting it? Oh, do I need to hold it down? Is that what I'm meant to do? Shit. I win! I won! I won? Hooray! It ran away. That counts. I win. Happy, you see? Okay. Job done. What do I win? Oh, wait. What the fuck? It doesn't stick around? Is that the eye gone then? Did I eat the eye and it's... I've got 2. Okay. Oh, okay then. Shit! Nighttime. Nighttime fight. Alright then. Strange. Okay. Right, so... Yeah, let's do more mining then. I guess we've got to wait till the next night. Then, really. Wait a minute. So, Fallen Stars... Connor, what the fuck? What the fuck do these do again? Right. Gold Starry Block. Increases mana regeneration when placed nearby. I suppose that, compared to Valheim, maybe that is a more interesting way of doing it, because the boss attacks your base, maybe? Glowing fishing bobber. Oh, Nightcrawler. That's what you... Isn't that the American term for an earthworm? Or is that wrong? What's a Nightcrawler? I've heard that term before. Nightcrawler. It's a film. No. Nightcrawler. Canadian Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is it's a type of earthworm. I see. Large earthworms. So, Lubricus terrestriaris. Oh, terrestris. Cultivated and sold as bait for freshwater fish. Yes, I remember now because I saw them for sale when I was buying some maggots for I was going perch fishing, and I was like, Nightcrawler, what the fuck is that? Okay. It's also a mutant that teleports and shit. Oh, that one. I know that one. I've seen that film, the X-Men film. Yeah. Oh, hang on, slow fall potion. Right. Walk on water potion. Right. Are we addressing the old man in the basement? No. He's not to be addressed. He knows what he's done. Right, put the lenses there. Right. Okay, leave that here. Come back for it. Okay, I suppose let's get down on the ground then. Get more resources until daytime. In fact, hang on a minute. Isn't there a gold watch that one can make in order to tell the time, which might be handy? Time telling. Connor. Hello, Connor. Could you tell me, please... Sorry. Could you tell me, please, how to make a watch? Gold watch. He says 30... Oh, 10. 10 and a chain. Alright. Thank you. chain. Do I have any chains? I do. Go here to the anvil. Make a watch. New? Oh, does it require something else? Copper coins, gold bow. Not a bench. What does it require? Connor, what did it require? He says it requires... Oh, material tells the time. A table? Oh, okay. There we go, table. Sweet, gold watch acquired. Where's the time? There it is. Nope, that's just the toggle for the time. Aha, there we go. There's the time. Lovely jubbly. CS2 bullshittery when? Alas, I've not played CS2, Aizen. I'm unfamiliar with it. Okay, let's get back down underground. Let's go. If I need to drop off some gear, I'll just summon Craig. So what am I looking for? I don't really know, apart from more Crimtane. Alright. Yeah, what else is going on? So, editing away on the latest bullshittery. My mum's fine. Dog's fine. As mentioned, for those who did not see it a few minutes ago, as a milestone, I've got my first crops in the garden. So I moved in August, you see. Little bastard ants taking a bite out of it. Yeah. So my first crops are now available. So the rest of the radishes are in the fridge. But yeah, I've harvested some radishes in my new garden. I've also got some potatoes, some onions, some carrots, and potatoes, onions, carrots. Oh yes, beans as well. But they're not in the soil. The beans are currently doing something called hardening. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just taking advice from my mum. The beans are currently sitting in trays, which I'm watering, which I'm taking outside into the garden periodically so that they can acclimatise to just the general temperature and the wind, I guess. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. And, yeah, and then when they're ready, I will put them in the soil. There we go. What's that thing? A treasure? It's a ruby. Wrong mace. Wrong mace. You recommend going to each side of the world before too long? Yeah, do you reckon? Is that more? Is that a better idea than going down deep? I suppose now that you mention it. Okay, we do have more shit. Okay, let's do that then. Visit the other biomes then. I was just going deeper because I thought that was what I was meant to be doing. Shit, fuck. Should use a damn recall potion. Oh, fuck, did I forget to bring them? I'm stupid. Yeah, there we go. Which way? Is it this way or the other way? It is this way. Put money in the piggy bank and then kill yourself. Sounds like bad advice. Hang on. Sorry, you've reminded me briefly of the of obviously the unintended problem in the DayZ standalone, which is where people want to get the best spawns, and because they don't let you pick your spawn, it's random. People just want to kill themselves quickly so that they can just rapidly cycle their spawns until they get the one they want. And so people have figured out that you can kill yourself by just punching a petrol station or whatever. The things explode. So you go to a petrol station on a busy public server and there's tons of corpses stacked around the petrol pumps. It's like, what the fuck? Then you sit there and watch it and someone will just run in, punch it, blow up and... Oh, people are looking for spawn points. Gotcha. Alright, sorry, let me just grab those recall potions so I don't fuck up again. Recall potions. Can I split the stack? Yes, I can with a right click. My toe is really hurting, folks. I really hope I haven't... I was meant to be going for a jog later. If I've fucking broken my toe. Let's go this way. Alright. Yes, However will I cope? Oh no! Just gonna have to sit still in this chair all day. Thank you, Der Skillnord. Thank you very much, Der Skillnord. A viscous mushroom. Hello, spider. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's this place? Ooh, spiky thing. Chimera. Okay. How am I getting hurt running through those? Look at that, it's all spiky. These teeth? Is this meant to be like a flesh biome? Ouch. Ooh, what the fuck are you? Face monster. Creepy. Right. There we go. Back into the forest. Peaceful, nice forest. Where are we? We're fine. Dear me. At one point, sorry, there's no way that I can appropriately tell this without, it's something that I want to do a video essay on one day, but I feel like it's almost like, I don't know, I feel like I'd be wasting my time. Do you remember the film The Life of Pi? Hang on. The Life of Pi as a film offends me. It's so, oh shit. Oh, I'm okay. It sounds really stupid because I understand the message, and obviously it's based on the book. Honestly, I need to read the book. That's what I should do. I should read the book, make sure that before I get overly offended by the theme of the book, that it's I've grasped the right part of it. Thank you, Gus Unnamed. Thank you very much, Gus. What's this? A bag. The Wand of Sparkling. What's the wand? Grab it. Yes, it's the dude. It's the dude on the boat with the tiger. So the plot of the film is that a guy is making his way across the Atlantic as an immigrant with his family, and then the boat sinks, and he runs the lifeboat. And his family they're transporting zoo animals because they own a zoo. And so of course when the boat sinks, the tanker sinks. A whole bunch of like random animals run to the lifeboats, and of course it's this chaos. Like if I'm remembering it correctly, and it turns out the poor bastard is stuck on. Isn't he stuck on like with a zebra initially or something, or like a antelope? And then out of the blue, it turns out a tiger managed to get to the fucking lifeboat. It's the Pacific. Sorry, the Pacific. Oh look, icy biome. Anyway, so he's having to deal with the fact. So he retreats from the lifeboat into like a small rubber ring or something. Or I think there's 2 lifeboats or 2 pieces of wreckage, and it's about him on the ocean trying to survive with the fact that there's a fucking carnivorous, fucking massive big cat in the lifeboat adjacent to him. Oh, that's it. The zebra, the monkey, and the tiger. Yeah. There are different animals, but eventually it's just him and the tiger. And like the reason it reminded me, it's the flesh cave over there. People who watch the film might be like, oh, I know the bit he's talking about. Cool snow. Anyway, the thing that offends me about the film is that, and I suppose spoiler warning if you wanted to watch Life of Pi, is that the whole thing, it turns out, is a metaphor. The story, as it's being told, is really, well, the whole story is, it's an interesting story. It's essentially about how life is a story of letting go, isn't it? Of saying goodbye. Because it turns out that the whole tale that he's telling to like an author, it's like a flashback, you see. The whole tale he's telling is made up. There was no tiger. There was no monkey. There was no deer, whatever it was. There were no animals. Because it turns out, again, spoiler warning, all of the animals were actually people. And the reason he's telling it like this is because what really happened in that lifeboat, which he was trapped in for like 100 days or something, is that he was trapped with a bunch of people. And those people, like his mother, I think was one of them. His mother, I think it was the ship's cook, I think was one of them. Was that the monkey? Or is it, I can't remember. It was some years ago when I saw the film. And what happened is that they were stuck on the lifeboat with limited resources. So, what do you think happened? Things got really, really fucking dark. And they had to eat each other. Yeah, things got that horrific, essentially. And in a fit of rage, he murdered, I think, the chef. Like, the main character murdered somebody. And, of course, the tiger is meant to represent, like, his internal monster, I guess. No, I think... Sorry, forgive me. The tiger was him. He specified at the end. So, there wasn't a separate entity. The tiger was him. It was him living with his internal... just anger and hatred and rage. I think it was was it the monkey or the hyena that was the chef? Whichever one the tiger killed in the film. So you think, oh, that's really cool. That's a really cool thing. But here's the thing that frustrates me. And apologies if I'm misremembering the film. Need to take a quick drink. Hang on. Sorry, Duck says, I think you're misunderstanding it. It was actually animals and they didn't believe it, so he told them it was humans. No. Sorry, Ducks, I think you're misunderstanding. What actually happened is he told the story that they were all animals, and then when they said, I'm not sure we believe you, he went, okay, then I'll tell you a different story. And then he tells a story of horror and cannibalism and death. And then he asks the viewer, which one would you prefer to hear? Or something like that. He basically says, of the two stories of suffering and pain and cannibalism versus survival on the ocean with animals, which story do you prefer? And when the author says, the one with the tiger, he turns to the camera practically and says, and so it is with God. In other words, we as humans prefer the comfort and the stories that make sense and that aren't, shockingly dark as is reality, as is life, Sorry, it's a fucking duck, you can hear it. It's the goose again. That's the point of the story, is that in the tale of life, we as people tell stories, and sometimes we tell stories to comfort each other in the face of otherwise horrific situations. The reason why the film offends me is that he's telling this story initially to the journalist as part of the flashback, but it turns out he's telling this story to the investigators of the sinking. They're asking him as the sole survivor, what sunk the ship, right? Why did it sink? And that's when he told the story of the tiger and all that jazz and all that, So what he's really doing is, this story was too difficult for me to accept as a person. I'm just going to make shit up and fill in the blanks and start pulling bullshit because it's comfy and because the reality of the situation is too harsh. So, if you think about it, what if everyone were to do that? What if every witness, every time there's something that we don't understand, they just start filling in the blanks with random shit that doesn't make sense, but it's cozy. As a species, as people, we have to, it's the whole Chinese whispers thing. Don't just make shit up when you pass something on. Because there's another ending to the story, at least in my mind, is that what if those investigators were to hear the truth and discover... Okay, so he in the film, he points out that we'll never know how the ship sank, or we might never know how the ship sank. Which is, of course, there might be some questions we will never know. But, Pi, that's not for you to decide. As the witness, you are just one small link in the chain that is the continual sort of evolution of our understanding as people, as humans, right? So it's your responsibility to recount a truthful tale so that the investigators can subsequently base their hypothesis on observable facts. Because what happens if there's another ship out there of the same design, which also has the same problem. And other survivors get to the life raft, and now the same situation is going to occur because they didn't counteract it. You know, the other ending that I'm alluding to is that rather than fill in this with bullshit, you could improve maritime safety, at least in this case, in this very small case, by identifying what happened and ensuring that it doesn't happen again. Soviet is discovering the concept of a story. No, it's more that I'm arguing with the conclusion, which is, in the face of the unknown, don't make up a comfortable story to cover up a bad thing. You need to tell the truth. Because sometimes, when you tell the truth, it acts as a brick upon which other bricks are assembled, upon which we as a species advance. The bro just put the fries in the bag. But it annoys me. His conclusion was so fucked up that he's just going to make shit up in the place of knowledge, because we'll never know what we'll never know. When we might, Pi. We might. Like, we have to go through life, all of us now, having to undo the bullshit that long-dead liars have made up and have now clicked everywhere, and sometimes we'll never get rid of it. Some of it is so deeply entrenched that it's now cultural. And it's just lies. It never was true. All of it is just bollocks that is going to plague us for millennia. Because people like Pi existed. What's the truth? Depends on the situation. A direct... Okay, even if the truth is, I don't know. Even if the truth is, I'm not sure what happened, but this is what I saw precisely. We were in the life raft. We ran out of food because there weren't enough provisions. We didn't have enough equipment in order to survive this situation. But, you know, that's the truth. Anyway, sorry if I waffled on and lost some people there. But, yeah, the life of Pi was like... The comforting lie is better than the dark truth. And how many people are going to suffer because of that? Alright. Oops. And worse, he became an author. Sorry. The character became an author. So he's just continually... he's just spreading lies now. He could have become a scientist. Could have become a scientist to explore maritime safety, to actually help. But instead, he's just helping pile on bullshit. Yeah, you could have become a maritime safety inspector or something to really help. Yeah, exactly. What is the cost of lies? Exactly, it's that whole thing. We lie and we lie until we can't even recognize the truth anymore. Oh, what's this? Ice machine. Useful for special crafting. Silver coins. Spiked blizzard in a bottle. Cool. I don't know. Sorry, maybe it's me, chat, but in our current climate, I'm finding my tolerance for liars is at an all-time low. There's just so much fucking lying bullshit. Right. Hang on, Craig. Ice machine. Yeah, take that back. Take that back, please, Craig. Hang on. What's that? Frozen chest. Yeah, we'll just take that with us. Hi there, Twitten. Twitten, I hope you're well. Here's something that will utterly freak you out. Someone born in 2007 will turn 18 this year. Ah. Well, Twitten, sorry, I don't know about you, but yeah, like 18 is still a fucking kid. Sorry if there's anyone 18 or younger in the chat, but do you know who will agree with me? You will, when you enter your 30s. You'll be like, oh my god, I was a kid when I was 18. Yeah, 18 is still a child. Right. Don't really know what I'm doing. Let's keep exploring down. What's hurting me here? Chopping through slush at the minute, really. So all of this is in my inventory? It is. Snow blocks and ice blocks. Cool. Zyphon says, I was more of an adult at 18 than now at 35 because I took everything so seriously and now I'm way more relaxed. Yeah? But I look back at like young me and I was like, holy shit, young me didn't know anything. And then 30s me looks back on 20s me and thinks, holy shit, 20s me didn't know anything. I'm sure 40s me is going to look at 30s me and say the exact same thing. Wait a minute. Oh look, the ice breaks. That's cool. Alright. Sorry, for those joining the stream, I'm just waffling about bullshit. About a film with a tiger in it. What's that line that goes down on the map? Is that something of note? Hello. What are you? Undead Viking. Okay. Maybe I should put on my mining gear, actually. Where is it? Mining shirt? If I click out of my inventory, does it? No, it doesn't put it on. There we go. Mining shirt and the... Where's the mining hat with the light on it? I suppose I got that lantern. Don't really need it. What do I think of the D&D movie? I've not seen it, I'm afraid. I hear good things, though. Where is the hat? Am I blind? So the dog has come back. A right click will equip stuff. Oops. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. There we go. Must have left it behind. How's things going today, Derek? Yeah, all right. Is my name Derek? I don't know. I'll let you decide. Some copper. Digging down is the most sensible thing to do, obviously. Oh, hello. Some gold there. Yep, or am I Kenneth? Or Steve? Yeah, what else is going on? So, growing crops in the garden. Need to give the car a clean, it's fucking filthy. Here in the UK, we occasionally have dustings of sand from the Sahara, believe it or not. So all the cars covered in, like, crappy dust. Okay. Oh look, there's a house. Also, what's the time? 6. Oh, damn, did I miss it? I must have missed it. I was going to go and fight the boss. Spider. That thing. Snowflinks? Gravitation potion. Allows the control of gravity. Healing potion. And a hasty snowball can... Ouch. Fuck off. Hasty snowball cannon. Wow, that bat's tough. What the fuck? Oh, fine. Grab that. Sunflowers. Stop it. Oh, another heart up there. Let's grab that one. Yep. Ow, shit. Triggered a trap by mistake. Hello, Mr. Hart. Can I please grab you? Where's Craig? Am I taking damage? Hang on. Grab that gel. Eat this heart. There we go. Is the title a reference to Doctor Who? What, me? No, I'm just fucking up and falling in lava. Ow, fucking hit the trap again. Right. Would I play this with the other ZF members? Maybe. Maybe. Hang on. Put these away. Put that ore away. Just make some general room. Alright. Flink's fur can be hard to come by. Kill the one below me. Yeah? Oops, sorry, Craig. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's coming back. We're good. Come back, Lynx. Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! Holy crap! Okay, didn't expect that. Holy crap! This is ice? Is all of this ice? Fuck! That's frightening. So hang on, if I... Okay, that's death. That's death. Is it all death? No, that's not death. Fucking hell, can I touch it without falling? No! Okay. Yeah, I need to be way more careful here then. Okay, I'm just going to let myself fall and then jump before I hit the bottom. I fucked up. It's frightening. Here we go. Oh, we're good. We're fine. Okay. Nope. Stop it. There we go. Pretty. Very pretty. So how close am I to the... oh, miles off. Jesus. Miles and miles off to the lava below. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Stop it. Oh, where's my... Does it go out when I'm in the water? Makes sense. Right. Oh, they even spit icicles at me. Okay. What's that on the roof? Topaz, apparently. Okay. Stop it. There we go. Right. Thank you, Aurelius. Thank you very much there, Aurelius. Miss somebody. Thank you, Deregi and Hambo. Thank you kindly. God damn it. I tell you, the internet being the internet, I've seen some fucking frightening videos where there was this one video where this lady died. She jumped into the ice as part of like some dive into the ice thing, and that's it. She just under the ice disappeared. You've probably seen the video, some of you. Fucking horrifying. It's really, really dangerous because if you don't find the way back, if you don't have like a tether to find your way back to where you came in, that's it. You drown under the ice. No air pockets. Yep, cold water's going to shock your system. I mean, that's the whole point of doing it as part of like a ritual thing, but. Go. Yes, do not fuck around with ice or water in general, frankly. If Duckslay's here, jumping out of aeroplanes, stop doing that. Do I need the tungsten? I'll grab it anyway. Yeah, Darrenik, I'm having my fun. Just exploring. I need to do a boss fight, apparently. There, let the water drain. Can't see shit. Oh, another heart. Grab that. Lovely. Life crystal. Grab that and eat it. Alright. Knight says, I went bungee jumping once, screamed the whole way down. You're braver than me then. I'd never do that. Absolutely not. I think bungee jumping is one of those things where I'm fine in my ignorance, frankly. I feel I don't need to bungee jump to figure out that is absolutely not for me. Damn it. Okay. Possibly Azen. I must have, sorry, if Subnautica 2 is the one that I'm thinking of, I'm a little bit worried when I heard that they're planning to do it cooperatively multiplayer. Which I suppose you don't have to do it cooperatively multiplayer. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to poo-poo it without seeing it because, you know, obviously the first Subnautica was good, but I don't think the first Subnautica would have been improved by cooperative multiplayer. Let's see. Let's wait and see, eh? Give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. For those watching who have not played the survival game Subnautica, definitely give it a go. It's so without spoiling it, yeah, it's really quite good due to its like it's the little things really. Like it's the whole you're surviving, build a base, you're in biomes, but it's this lonely Robinson Crusoe feel. Where you're like, okay, I need to survive. Do this, that, the other. Now we wait for help. And then it's a case of, okay, now what? Piece by piece. And then you start to find pieces of a mystery that's all around you. And you try to sort of solve it. And the planet starts scary. It's got that sort of... I've heard Dark Souls described in a similar fashion. In that it feels intimidating when you first start. But towards the end of it, once you've sort of mastered it, it feels very sort of comforting. You're like, ah. It's not just a case of run out and find, okay, this piece of armor has +1 defense. This piece of armor has +2 defense. It feels like you're in a location, a believable location. A place that exists and has its own thing going on, and you're just passing through. Aizen says, I hate ocean in the first place, and Subnautica made me hate ocean even more. Yep. Yep, it's pretty fucking chilling. An ice mirror. Gaze into the mirror to return home. Oh, really? Is that a permanent recall? Ice boomerang. An infinite use recall potion. Ah! Very good. Gold coin. Ice torch. Should grab some of those. They look fun. Okay. Where's Craig? Craig. Hello, Craig. Could you please take some... an ice cream. A diamond. Take those back, please, Craig. Check the boomerang with the guide. Will do. Will do. His name is Connor. Damn it. What's that red thing? Fantastic. Sorry. Everyone keeps calling him the guide. It's rude. He has a name. He's sitting there sulking. No one asks how Connor is. Only Connor, what does this do? Or guide, what does this do? Heart under the ice? Oh, really? Yeah, can you imagine that? Connor just wants to be a friend. Yeah, I'll help him. And then it's like people only come to see me when they want something. Did I get it? I did. Alright. Yes, it's like a retail employee. He just exists. He's part of the furniture. Oh, fuck. Have I collected any of those falling stars so far? Indeed, I've collected a few of them. Alright. We will drift down here. We'll chop away. Drain the water because I find it kind of satisfying. Little air bubble. Small cave. Is it going to be big enough? Probably not. No, it's full of water already. There we go, another one. Nope, that one's also full of water. Damn it. Need to drain all this water away somewhere. I'm gonna drown. I'm okay. It's fucking Viking. Stop it. Piss off. Little bugger. This has made you want to re-download and give Terraria another try. Yeah? Yeah, I'm having my fun. Shit, I did it again. Okay. Is this going to be big enough, do you reckon? There we go. Quite a bit of water above me, draining down into this cavern. Hey, loads of water draining. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I'm okay. We're fine. Oh, another heart. Wonderful. Lovely. Finding loads of these. There we go. Bloody bats. It's almost night. Good shout. We'll teleport back and fight the boss, shall we? Maybe I should also get a tougher ranged weapon before we begin. Right, we'll touch the mirror. Hang on. So, mirror, mirror on the wall. Fuck, where is it? There we go. Sweet, it worked. So, let's do battle with the boss. Oh, fuck, the blood moon is rising. Stand next to the campfire to regenerate our health for a second. So I presume doing a blood moon and a boss is a very bad idea, yes? Right. Let's put away some of these resources. Hang on. Can I just sort my inventory, please? Find the metals. Okay, what have I got? So I've got all these potions. Drop off rubies, some ore, some diamonds. Drop off the recall potions. Okay. General goods. No, yep. Oh wait, can they not get in? We might be okay then. If the zombies can't get in, those ones can fly though. Right, 1 second. Can I get a better bow or something? A better ranged weapon here. Let's go over to the... Where is it? Oh, yes. Sorry, what was that about showing... Connor, what's this boomerang? Wait, where's Craig? Craig. Hi, Craig. Could I... Fuck, sorry, Craig. Can I see... hang on, grab that copper ore so I can put it in the correct box. Get the crimtane ore and get it smelted. Amethyst. Craig, could you sort that for me, please? Thank you, Craig. Take that copper helmet and put it over here. Alright. Where the fuck's it gone? I think I'm blind. Hang on. Sort. Copper hat, copper hat. Did I not... Weird. I thought I picked up a copper hat, but I can't see it. I must be going crazy. Never mind. Right. Sorry, let me just take this ore. Craig has it bottom row. Does he? Sorry, I'm dense. Right, drop off all of this ore then. Right, grab this crimtane ore. Go over here. Go to the smelter, which is here. Go here. And right-click. Hold down right-click to smelt all of the crimtane ore into bars. Not sure what crimtane is, but here we are. Crimtane bars, 25 of them. Take the 25 crimtane bars, go here to the smeltery what's it doodah. Okay, so I can make a tendon bow. Ew. Tendon bow, 19 range damage. Not as good as my shroomerang. Yes. Connor. Wait. Where's that boomerang? Where's the boomerang that is ice flavoured? Did I grab it? There it is. Connor, what the fuck is this? Can you tell me, please? Okay, so showing recipes. So according to him, I can take it and turn it into a trimerang. 21 melee damage. Average knockback. 3 boomerangs are better than 1. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, you get to throw 3 of them. Okay, so I guess I need to find a 3rd boomerang. Shroomerang, Ice Boomerang, and Enchanted Boomerang. I wonder if you need one of all 3, or if 3 Shroomerangs will do it. I don't know. Okay. Some gel, some potions. Hang on to those. Got to find the Enchanted Boomerang. Okay, I'll have a look. Connor, also, while you're here, please, could you tell me this ore that I found, what can one do with this, please? The Crimson Scale Mail, 7 defense. So yeah, it is tougher than gold. The Meat Grinder, Flesh Grinder, sorry, the Meat Ball. Okay. Flesh Catcher, Fishing Power. You need to try the fishing. Can't you craft the Enchanted Boomerang? Can I? Can I? Not sure what it would require. Use a wooden boomerang and a falling star. A fallen star. Yeah? Hang on. Connor. Aha! Enchanted Boomerang. I see. What does it take to make a wooden boomerang? I'm going to assume probably wood. Palm wood, wood. Just regular old wood. Hi there, Ludius. Welcome indeed. And thank you, Nova Pyro and Aurelius. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the subs, guys. Wait, sorry. I hear behind me a French bulldog. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Come here. You been good? She was very cuddly this morning. I woke up and found that she was, just snuggling really, really tight. Are you snuggling? Yes. Also, later this week, she's going to go and visit somebody. She's off to a dog sitter. And, so hopefully she'll be a good girl. Fingers crossed, eh? Yes, you're going to be a good girl? Yes. Yes, and hopefully not too many smells. Yes. Right. Hang on a minute. Right. So the blood moon is not going away yet. Sorry, what was I doing? Let's go to the crafting table. Can I make a boomerang with just some basic wood? Wood helmet. Maybe I require something else? Let's ask Connor. Connor, with this wood, can I make a boomerang? Look at all this shit. Mannequins. Neat. Ether campfire. Nah, marshmallows. Am I blind? Can't see one. Can you see one? It's not craftable. It's found in a chest. Okie dokie. Good to know. Right. So let's put the wood back along with the stars. Just sort all items. Put this back here. I may as well put that there for now then. Alright. What's this? Wand of Sparkling. Shoots a spark. Probably just sell it. Okay. Mr. Bone says, did you know that if you shrunk the sun down to the size of a golf ball, the size if Earth would be a grain of sand, the size if Earth would be a grain of sand in comparison, and the next closest star would be about 1,207 kilometers away. That's a little shorter than the distance from London to Madrid. Oh? Trouble is, though, if you shrunk the sun down to a the size of a fucking of the size of a golf ball, It would not decay, it would not fall into a black hole, of course, but you would have a fucking horrific neutron star, wouldn't you? Yeah, Earth would be completely fucking destroyed. Hang on. Yes, it turns out our sun is not large enough to become a black hole when it eventually collapses, but it will make a pretty cool little, not pulsar, pretty cool little white dwarf. Okay. Need to get my telescope out and go looking at the stars again. They're very pretty. Red giant, yes indeed. It will dwarf Mag's mum for some seconds, says Nervous Hawk. Yes, yes it is. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Going back down the hole? Well, I can't fight the boss. I came up here to fight the boss, but it's just a blood moon, so I can't do anything. Okay, so I've just got to wait until the next night, which is annoying. Right, so let's get back down the hole, I guess. Back here? Yeah, why not? We'll just head back. Mizutsu says, actually, with external compression, any object can become a black hole given it has mass. The sun doesn't have enough energy to naturally collapse into one. You mean? Oh, yeah? As in... Yeah, I suppose if you were to keep compressing it beyond neutron degeneracy? I don't know these things, really. But yes, on its own, it doesn't have enough mass to overcome neutron degeneracy, to squash its core into, well, to get to the point where you're squashing the center of the atom together. Electron degeneracy, sure, but not neutron degeneracy. Needs to be bigger, needs more mass. Not sure how much mass, but it does need more mass. Incidentally, if you want something fun to watch, on YouTube, if you type in Phil Plate Astronomy, like do stars and black holes and shit. He's an astronomer who goes through, some concepts to do with, just all over the solar system. What things are, what do we know? Some fun little facts that you learn. For example, I learned through Phil Plate that apparently Venus is rotating so slowly that you can actually outrun it. On the equator. You can actually go to the equator and run faster than the planet spins. Hang on. Which is kind of silly when you think about it. Right. Chop through him. Sorry, tree. The tree's like, ah! Right. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. But yeah, sorry, for those who are unfamiliar, recently, as in a couple of months ago, I bought, well, a bit longer than that, I think, I bought a telescope. And I've been enjoying using the telescope in my back garden. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, there's still some light pollution, so it's not ideal, to be honest. I need to find a nice quiet location where I'd feel comfortable taking the telescope after dark. And it might sound a bit harsh, but I might need to wait until Lulu's not with me anymore, because she's a bit of a hassle when she's out. Yeah, it's quite peaceful, just looking through the telescope at all the stars, all the nebula. Right. Maybe at one of the fishing venues. Well, they tend to close their gates after dark due to people trying to steal the fish, apparently. Okay. Oh, hello, there's a fairy. Hello, fairy. Apparently, if I follow you, you'll show me treasure, will you? Fairy, for the love of God, I swear, if you show me to the fucking... Are you showing me to that house that I've just looted? Are my torches in there, fairy? Oh, fuck you, fairy. Damn it. Wow, thanks, fairy. I would have never found this on my own. Oh, it's already been looted as well. Yeah, fairy, I'm helping. Right. Gone the wrong way. Whoop. There we go. Right, which way did we go? We went that way. Okay. Remove the looted chests? Yeah, not a bad idea. Indeed, Gyarados. I don't wish to... I'm merely recounting the story as it was told to me, so it might not be true. But I was speaking to one gentleman some years ago on the banks of a fishing venue, and he was telling me that their fishing venue was effectively wiped out when a certain group of people that live in caravans decided to turn up and electrofish the entire lake. If you're unfamiliar with carp fishing, it's a slow process in which a lake is sort of gradually managed, and carp take, they live for about 20 years. They can grow gigantic. So individual fishing venues in England are very protective about their stocks, hence the gates and the locks, locking the venue after dark, and the bailiffs that, check for tickets and all that. But yeah, apparently they were heartbroken. They spent years and years building up this venue, and according to him, in one night, that was it. Destroyed. Everything was killed. Just because a bunch of fucking assholes wanted some free fish. Right. Did they catch them? I don't know. He didn't tell me. Oh, shit. There we go. But yes, I keep repeating this, but the ecosystem in the UK regarding fishing is very different from many places in the world. For the the invasive carp species has been here so long that everyone forgets that they're invasive. And instead of a nuisance fish that everyone hates, recreational anglers started to realize just how satisfying they were to catch. Not to eat. There's not really much of a... most people don't want to eat carp in the UK. It's not really considered a very prized eating fish. But recreational fishing of them is a lot of fun, because they tend to fight damn hard on the line. Yes, I do need to go fishing again soon, Frostcup. I've just been so busy with this video. Also, this week is a wedding, so I don't really have the time this week. But soon, very soon. Cool, got some more of that Crimtane ore. Who's the lucky one? The one getting married? It's my cousin. I'm going to my cousin's wedding. And as I repeated on the stream a few days ago, I was speaking to my cousin at a family gathering. We were just eating some lunch, and she was saying that she's really, really nervous. She's really, really nervous as she walks down the aisle or whatever. And I said, it's okay. If it'll help make you less nervous, I'll live stream it. She was like, don't you fucking dare. So yeah. Chat is like, hi chat, this is my cousin. And again, as I told her on the night, you got to understand, I told her that you wouldn't be like, you have a name, but they'll never call you by your name. You'll just be Soviet's cousin, like forever. That's how it works, I'm afraid. Right. I fall. What? I'm okay. Oh, it's one of these things. Whoops. Is that why they're hard to come by? You smack them and they go miles. There we go. Right. There we go. So yes, I bought a new suit, and I was trying on some shirts, and I've ordered some cufflinks because the shirt that I want to wear has no button. It's got some spare buttons I could sew on, but I just ordered a small pair of cufflinks because I need some anyway. Right. So, we're not even down to the lava level yet. Ooh, hello. Big bit of water here. Can I... Hang on. What was the origin of my name, Banshee? Honestly, I might fuck up. I can't remember which came first. You know when YouTube combined Gmail accounts? I can't remember if it's a throwaway YouTube account that got combined with my email, or if it's a throwaway email that got combined with the YouTube account. My memory is too hazy, but basically that's what. It was just meant to be a throw. I didn't really put much thought into it. It was just a, whatever, I need this spare account because I'm uploading some highlights or whatever. Don't really give a shit. There was no plan to do YouTube content. Just I needed some name. So it seemed like a very... Oh, look, there's loads of water. What the fuck? Holy shit. So it was a very silly choice of name. It's a... Is there a light on me? Or am I going crazy? Like a SovietWomble. Doesn't make sense. Like saying Maoist Teletubby. Thank you, HelioBuzz. Thank you very much, HelioBuzz. Fucking Vikings are raining. Yes. Oh wow, is this gold? What is this? No, copper. Some of it's gold. Oh, crim chain. Grab that. Alright. But yes, the whole YouTube thing, the whole live streaming thing has been entirely accidental. The story that I keep mentioning is that I was bored on the train. Because I had my laptop, you see, because I was travelling to and from London for software development work. But the work that I was doing meant that I couldn't take the work home with me. Not that I would have wanted to, but all the same. I was often doing sensitive software for things like banks or whatever. And they'd freak the fuck out if you had like a dev copy of, like a dev build on your laptop that could get stolen. So yeah, I had the laptop and not a lot to do because the trip from Brighton Station to London Victoria is 1 hour and 10 minutes long, where you're just sitting in your seat bored. So sometimes I would sleep, sometimes I would watch DVDs or whatever, and eventually I just found a totally legit and 100% legal copy of Sony Vegas, and had some clips from Battlefield and decided to edit them up to show my colleagues and friends at work, because they play Battlefield sometimes with me, and I just found that I really enjoyed the editing. I thought it was fun. So I just kept editing away, and yeah. One thing led to another, and before I knew it, I think, like, eventually I had about 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I know I repeat these stories for the regular viewers. Sorry about that. It's like the mythos, I suppose. But yeah, I had 15,000 subscribers, and I can assure you that at the Christmas dinner table, I was fucking just really, really annoying. Every time, like, hi, did you know I had 15,000 subscribers on YouTube? They're like, yes, we know. So imagine how fucking insufferable I must be now. What's this? Grab these potions. Alright. But yeah, so I was just doing the YouTube thing, and then I made... Yeah, obviously I bumped... Ouch, sorry, my toe is really actually fucking hurting. I think I have broken it. Yeah, so then I just started playing a game that I was hearing was all the rage called DayZ. Bumped into my friends from ZF. Oh, shit. Joined them, started having fun. Channel still had around 15,000. We were looking for a way to get... hang on. We were looking for a way to get more people on the server. And so I just started doing quick compilations. In fact, I noticed that lots of people were doing this. They were making these compilations up on the DayZ forum. That's why the initial bullshitteries often had, like, server, you know, at the end. People were trying to get more people to play on their specific mod servers because there weren't that many people to go around. And everyone had a server. Sandcastle bucket. Thank you, Mirror. So yeah, I just kept doing that for a bit. I think I made like 8 or 9 DayZ bullshitteries. Oh shit, did I get rid of the... No, I still got it. Back when I still sometimes did intros. Yeah, long time ago. And yeah, then me and the ZF clanmates, we started just playing other games to mess around, and Edberg and Sai were really into CSGO, so we played some CSGO. And I just did the same thing that I did with the DayZ... Shit. With the DayZ highlights, I just made... Oh shit, those are the really good ones. Save those. Hang on. I just made a compilation of highlights, and CSGO Bullshittery Part 1, and then fucking hell, it exploded. I went from 15,000 subscribers to about 150,000 subscribers over the course of about 12 hours or something ludicrous. It was insane. And from that point onwards, it was just suddenly a rapid escalation. Every time I posted something, the YouTube algorithm just absorbed it. And before I knew it, within an extremely rapid amount of time, like we're talking days, the channel went from tiny nothing to literal millions. I'm sure there are stats somewhere. I'm sure someone could find the details. There must be. Right. How much after that did I quit the normal work? A long time. Another blood moon? Yes, I kept doing my normal regular work because, as I keep mentioning, I was thoroughly expecting it to be a passing thing. And it still is. I'm still expecting it to be a passing thing. But I didn't want to give up regular work and find, oh fuck, I'm screwed because, you know. To clarify, I also don't run adverts and shit, so even though I now had millions of subs, it didn't really directly change the equation, revenue-wise. Everything was still the same. So I can't remember when I put the Patreon thing up. I did at one point, but I can't remember exactly when. And that started building slowly. And yeah, after a solid year, when it was clear that it wasn't dying quickly, I sort of considered maybe I could go full-time. And so at the start of 2016, I did. In January 2016. And it was frankly one of the most frightening fucking things I've ever done. Whoa. That last week in the office, I was fucking frightened. Because I was going from a very, very technical thing, software development with automation, specifically with Selenium and Calabash. At the time, very sought-after skills. And I was suddenly leaving it to make funny videos on the internet. I would sit up at night just having a panic, going, what the fuck are you doing? Thank you, Sinead, thank you. Glad you like him. So yeah, time will tell whether or not that was a good or a bad decision. But so far it's going okay. Thank you for it. Can't remember when the live streaming started. That again was just another, why not? Reaction from the colleagues? Confusion? Oh god, sorry. Yeah. Oh my god. So, if you are a creator of anything, doesn't matter what it is, chat, you will appreciate the pain in your heart when people that you know, let's say for example families or colleagues, review your work, and I had the unique pain of one of my colleagues putting up my Rust bullshittery on the big projector in front of the whole office during their lunch break. And I just wanted the floor, the Lionel carpet floor of the kitchen to just suck me down to my death several floors below in that London office, because I was like, oh no. They were laughing, they enjoyed it, but they're still, it's like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah. It's just the embarrassment that, oh god. Oh fuck. Yeah, exactly that. It's like, oh no, that's me. That's not office me. Office me is polite. And oh, look at these little things. Yeah, office me is polite. Online me is a cunt. Hang on. Online you as a twat. Yeah, exactly. But hopefully a fun twat. Not a twat. Right. Flink's Fur. We'll speak to Connor, find out what this actually does. Anyway, so that's it really. So yeah. It's the story of just another throwaway channel that unexpectedly exploded. Truth be told, I think, looking back on it, I think the reason why the CSGO thing exploded in particular was I was just doing a brief nosy around. I think Counter-Strike has a bit of a... Obviously, it's very official, isn't it? At least it was at the time. It was very... Like, there were lots of just... I don't know. I'm struggling to find the word for it. Like, it's obviously a very skill-based game, isn't it? You don't really have a bunch of guys fucking about much, or at least you didn't when I looked at, like, subreddits and... Yeah, it's serious. It's very, very serious. So, yeah, as a result, I think the videos just stood out unexpectedly. Oops. Where am I? So we're above that granite golem people cave thing. Golem, rather. Alright. Oh shit, oh my god, what the fuck? How did that happen? Did I do that? Wait, does it melt through mud on its own? Weird. Do I still have those sticky bombs? Because those were kind of handy. So you see these? These are bombs that I've coated in gel. I can stick to, like, they can stick to surfaces and redirect lava. Okay. Oh, is it a lava trap? For real? Or are you just taking the piss? Guy from space. There we go, put another torch. Aha, here's the granite world. What's that there? It's a real thing. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Good to know. Okay. Thank you for saying so, the Dave tweets. Thank you. Well, I mean, the story is kind of uncomplicated, you know. Yeah, it's just kind of... I just play some games, and if something funny happens, then hooray, that's a highlight. If nothing happens, then, well, who cares? Hang on. There we go. Shit, oh shit, is it 2 in the morning? Is there enough time if I rush back quickly? Let's do it quickly. Ice mirror, wait. Boss fight. What the fuck? Is it still the blood moon? Chat says no, there's not enough time. Bollocks. No, it's fine. It's going to be fine. Where is it? Find the thing. Plenty of time. Loads of time. Look. Let's go. Right. Years of little faith, all of you. Let's do it. Let's rock. Come on, you little bastards. Got so much health, what the fuck? How the fuck am I going to do this, eh? Where's that meal? Do I have it? Hang on. Mushrooms, herb bag. It's a special, like, meal that ups my stats. Good, at least he's burning. That should help a little bit. Not by much, though. Connor, can you fucking help me out here, bro? There's a giant eyeball that's trying to eat our house. Thinking about it, this weapon that I'm wielding is the most fucking unuseful pile of shit. Just gonna get stuck in everything. Come on. It's hurting me quite badly, isn't it? So I'm only doing 12 damage to it. No, with 28 damage to it. Right. Cool. And by spinning this, I can get rid of the ads quite easily. I did say 12. Oh, did it run off again? Oh. God damn it. But it's still night time. It's almost 5 in the morning. That's night. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. You did tell me, and I ignored you, Chad. Well, at least we've still... No, we don't, do we? That was my last demonic eye. Shit. Shit, fuck. Do I have a rough top 10 or top 5 of my favourite games? Yes. My favourite game would be Outer Wilds. Probably on the 2 spot, or like sort of jostling between them. The games Myth the Fallen Lords, Dungeon Keeper, and Startopia. Then would be Half-Life Alyx, and then would be Thief 2 The Metal Age. Okay. Shit, looking at the time, it's already it's already 15 minutes past 1 in the afternoon. Probably do need to go and get on with editing. How disappointing, chat. I was really hoping to fight the boss. Dungeon Keeper 1. I found Dungeon Keeper 2 a bit too goofy. Okay. Right. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Sorry, I'll leave it there then. Sorry, again, a bit of a weird rambly stream. But this time, instead of being in here, I explored over here. I tunneled down and saw what the ice biome was like. I managed to get a full set of gold armor and a better flamey weapon. I tried to fight the boss twice, but failed. And Connor is still being useless, and there's an old man in the dungeon. Ignore that. Right. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon. So to explain, I'm working on Dungeons and Dragons bullshittery, but it's this great big cartoon, you see. So it's 25 minutes long. It has 9 different characters, and it is a bitch to animate. So I'm going to be very, very busy for the next several weeks, if not months. Sorry, trying to get this thing up on the YouTube channel. So I will do my level best, but it might just kill me. just to let you know. If it does kill me, again, please blame EA in some way or fashion. Right. Thank you again. I'm going to fuck off and get straight to work. Sorry, I was actually going to go for a jog, but I genuinely think I have broken my toe, so I'm just going to rest it and let it heal. Thank you, Xavier Noble, and Ghost and Mirror. Thank you, all of you. Right. I will leave you in the company of... Who's doing what? I will leave you in the company of ZF SWAT Knight, who is doing a bit of Starting Soon is the name of the game. Interesting. Not heard of it. I will let him explain. Thank you again, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon. And thank you, Xavier Noble, again. And Quanta.